The Human Society and its Environment, or HSIE K-6 syllabus, develops students' understanding of people, places, societies, and environments while preparing them to become informed, active, and responsible citizens. Within history, students investigate the past, understand change over time, and recognise that historical knowledge is constructed from evidence rather than simply accepted as fact. NESA 2024. The outgoing History K-10 syllabus taught history as a distinct discipline, establishing historical knowledge, concepts, skills, and inquiry across the stages of learning. In comparison, the 2024 syllabus brings history and geography together with consolidated K-6 learning area, with clearer progression across the primary years. Historical inquiry remains central, while Aboriginal cultures and histories are given greater prominence. NESA 2012 and NESA 2024. Importantly, students progressively become more sophisticated historical investigators. They move from recognizing that people lived in the past to using stories, images, objects, and sites as evidence. By stage 2, students consider how sources construct narratives, while stage 3 develops their understanding that historical sources can present different perspectives. NESA 2024. This progression moves history beyond memorizing events towards interpreting and reasoning with evidence. Students develop historical understanding through active historical inquiry. Bruner's theory of discovery learning suggests that students develop deeper conceptual understanding when they actively construct knowledge through investigation. Similarly, Vygotsky's social constructivist theory highlights the importance of collaboration, discussion, and purposeful teaching scaffolding. In history, these approaches allow students to ask questions, investigate primary and secondary sources, interpret evidence, and communicate evidence-based conclusions rather than simply receiving information. Inquiry also develops students' capacity to think like historians. CX's and Morton's framework identifies evidence, historical significance, cause and consequence, continuity and change, perspectives, and ethical dimensions as important ways of interpreting the past. This helps students recognize that historical interpretations are informed by evidence and may differ depending on perspective. Galloway's research further highlights the importance of teachers having strong pedagogical content knowledge to effectively scaffold this thinking. Effective HSIU pedagogy therefore requires a balance between explicit teaching and structured inquiry. Green and Price emphasize authentic questions, multiple perspectives, and meaningful connections to real-world contexts. Teachers can explicitly build historical knowledge and disciplinary concepts before using purposeful questioning, source analysis, and collaborative discussion and scaffolding inquiry. As responsibility is gradually released, students become increasingly confident and independent historical thinkers. Ultimately, the 2024 HSIE syllabus strengthens the progression from knowing about the past to learning how the past is investigated and interpreted. Combining explicit teaching with structured historical inquiry develops knowledge alongside critical thinking, communication, and citizenships, supporting students to participate thoughtfully as informed members of contemporary Australian society. Thanks for listening.